all comes down to this. Lev on defense, C9 on attack.
The wall towards A to start. And a 1-3-1 execute somewhat here, actually 1-4.
Yeah, I'm recording this anyway.
This is Taco's home.
I'm on it today. Tell you what, I'm not on though. Stopping the recording. I've been forgetting that sometimes.
Here, so this wall is going to be very good for retake, replace
we'll get
that
that.
smoke heaven we don't usually see in this cat hit. Possibly
Knife is decent. Hits 2 of them, and they cancel. And
okay, touch and go.
Okay, all they change up from that is just an extra person over towards A main.
There's not too much more initiator utility.
Similar wall to the
on the walk up.
To the one that Fnatic
Looking for the re-hit, and it's
was using that we saw earlier today from Giants.
Players ready here for a high-low for Leviathan. There comes that swing, the first contact, but it's still Jake opening things up. The save plan now for Generator, but there's already support coming out from Leviathan. Big paranoia to delay the time.
Tell you what, they got a flash out of them and didn't plant.
Jake trying to get these picks.
Still no plant yet.
Another knife comes through as it's only gonna spot Leaf.
They can be patient.
That was nice. Waited for the. Did really good. Waited for the reloads, and the molly on heaven was nuts as well.
Shock darts coming in from the heavens. Nanoswarm flooding C9 back out towards the A site. But things are looking good now for Cloud9 to get this pistol round. One-way smoke even set up.
Wow. Delay for days.
Yeah, it's even C9 pushing forward. Toxic screen about to come down. Both of them now spotted. There's still some time to work with into the final moments. Leviathan's final push back on the retake for the pistol. Doubling up.
C9 or Giants comp? I prefer C9's comp. I like this comp. Can they use it really well.
C9 rather, as Leviathan get a couple of kills.
In terms of pistols, 2, 3. We haven't had a map where they've won both where they've each won a pistol yet, so maybe we get to see that here. It's a nice start from C9 in terms of how they're buying this one. Rifle, backup gun, and Celsius.
The wall up, ready to deny Leviathan the take. Right?
Sky over the server? Yeah, I think so. I don't know, they just use this comp well.
If Jake has to be focusing on other things. And Cloud9 wait out Leviathan for round 1 there.
I like it. I'm just a big Killjoy fan though. That's the issue.
It looks like Zelsis is going to be your B tiles look for quite a while here. Cloud9 don't want to give up free portions of the map right away, so a lot of lurking to happen here on the attacker side for Cloud9, just to make sure Lev is staying in their own spot. Nazra is the leaner. We know he's going back and forth to site, ready to use the util and assist the team to get forward. But both initiators now on cat for Leviathan here, ready to support Tacolia. Oh, that shorty is ready, man.
Yeah. A contact from King. Tacolia will play the patient game. It's getting clear in the
I was gonna say, surely they didn't fall for the bait. Nice reply though, with the shock there as well. They had a pretty cool setup in terms of Lev.
Their fallen comrade being Tacolia getting dropped. Now pushed back by Nanoswarms. All of C9 looking to pull back towards B, but there's a nice little pick coming out here.
Oh, where are you going?
Onto Zeppa.
Where are you going?
Advantage now comes back in terms of numbers for Leviathan. But it's still only pistols against the rifle of Leaf, the Bulldog of Rooney, and the Spectre of Zelsis. Almost an opportunity
12
a shorty pick,
and 73 after that.
Breathe a little bit longer.
Little mind games with the mechanics. King good for a shot. Detected. I think they're just waiting for the last bit of util to come in here, and Nazar may actually have a sonar bolt.
Knife is huge. He's gonna spot 2 players towards the back, so you can clear close. Up where Zelsis is low on HP. Paranoia allowing the flood back in. There is that first pick off. Only one left to go. It's Leaf with that Vandal. King on low HP does have the Sheriff, and Leaf stays around there for Cloud9.
Damn, okay.
He has not had the greatest of games coming into map 3. He is negative versus all the players of Leviathan.
That one,
so he changes that a bit.
I mean, it's a good eco. It's a very, very good eco. But I guess they kind of need Leaf to be like this. I think Shorty needs enough. Yeah. We're talking 350, 400. for the money. Something around that.
Last map of Lotus, so starting off here on Ascent and grabbing second one.
It's too good.
Even though they almost got eco.
Again, man, shotguns are too good. But you'll see it replay, like people. It's gonna go round in circles as well. You're gonna see people use the Baki again at one point. Because all the shotguns in the game at the moment are too strong.
The push allows for him to get 2 kills, even the second one being full paranoid. Jake finally comes in for the support, but that's a great start for Leviathan this time around.
C9 force me, they always
Shai's had a
force.
hell of a game for himself too.
It's just what they do on this.
A few multi-kills there coming out from the Killjoy, the Sentinel player. Jake and the team still want to re-hit here with a little bit of noise over towards Cat from Zeppa.
Mind you here that C9 are going back to their composition that they used on week 4 in the Super Week.
Yeah.
Double controller with the Viper, using that first poison orb to clear out the utility. At least from Killjoy, that wasn't really
a good call right now.
Early in the round.
Lev left all at A, and they don't want to re-clear it or take the chance of re-clearing it. They're just going to play this one real safe. What's the time like on this?
Oh,
that's ahead.
King playing close.
Oh, it was good, but King owned him.
Instead, Zeppa falls. Now the last 2 players forced to push inside the A site. Blunt is going to get attempted with 20 seconds left on the clock. It will go down. Jake playing the offense.
I like the bait at the door.
So they want to have Leviathan guess that both players are playing inside A site. Jake looking for the timing.
Damn.
Gets it on the first.
Crazy time.
Traded right off. The updraft. Nice job by Rudy. Almost lined up the last 2.
Man, silly.
Sick though. Nice shots from him.
Flicks are definitely.
Right, C9 have the eco.
Their breath from Demon 1 to the few we've seen today. They are connecting. Just one short, however, on that as Mazra does come up on the final trade. But yeah, Shai coming up so big here.
What if armor reduces a lot more damage if they come from shotguns? I like that as well. Just at this point, it's just like we'll take anything, I think, for the Shoy. That kind of works for all the other shotguns as well, though. I think that could be a good change.
Being done in these rounds, so it's going to start hurting the economy on both sides.
Exactly.
See if that starts to play a bigger role as we're only getting
right. We get a hero gun and we're 1 away from knives.
With the hero
so
on this round and a possible blade
who took the hit? Zelsis took the hit to drop in this one. Lev want to try and keep this one clean. C9 want to do some damage. Recon goes in over towards B, gets shot. Dog towards middle.
A rifle and blade storms to work with, almost trying to punish Takulia down at 85 HP. Larbart now clearing
great start to the rounds, good pressure here.
Leviathan to start guessing where the hit's going to be coming from. An ADS now from Leaf, a bait out from Jake, and a re-heal out from Zeppa.
Giving Leaf some opportunities for this.
Both rosters alive in round number 4.
Does he even consider this?
Takulia.
The pressure being created here is immense on Market.
It's not being checked. Nobody's watching it so far, but it's a jump peek first. Will the trade-off happen? It will. That's 2 rifles now picked up.
That's good info. 2 of them as well.
Repair, reset. That's the idea.
Did get some information now with that TP in the B site. Pretty sure they're hearing that turret, so they know 2 players inside B site. Trying to push now towards
they saw too close. He wanted to check if there was one site to TP back.
There's only 26 seconds left on the clock.
Still those.
Now it's C9 that's currently sandwiched by both extremities here from Leviathan. Paranoid doesn't hit anybody yet. Time for Messino and King to get the crossfire set up. There's the Guardian for the first 2 kills. Make there even a third! And gets the dig through the wall here.
Nicely done. All right damage. Yeah, they wanted it to go a little bit better than this. Really wanted to get a pick.
Stampede
really wanted to get a pick, throw the gun away, knives into it, but it didn't really go as planned. I like the bait over towards Lev. Some nice shots from King on this as well.
And Leviathan just suffocates Cloud9 there as they try to come around through the back and then.
Yeah, I like the plan Swift there. I thought it was good.
C9 though feeling out the map. They may have got quite a bit of information about how Lev wants to play there. You can't consider anything
take it easy.
These teams right now. As we get now into round 5, pretty spread out in this default here. Mid clear quickly just to make sure C9.
Right. Money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
1.
So really heady plays.
Will they be on 1-9 loss bonus? We'll include this. We'll give them a 2. Two people and 5
Already
people.
broke in, Shy around
Can't
the
buy
corner.
next.
Did you go from both ends? Zelsis wins it. That's all that utility cleared now on the B site. Nasra looking for a timing, looking for a punishment. Takolia also damaged by Nanoswarm as he was also looking for a pick before the dark cover came out from Jake. Plant will now come down. A late lurk out from Rooney. A fight now in the market for a 1-for-1. Advantage still for Cloud9. Jake hiding by the logs. And that is going to be a huge poison orb that's going to deny any crossover back from Leviathan as they all fully back off towards the A site. And the Seekers will also deal all that now for Cloud9 as they know they can play off the site. So they'll regain the lead. Making sure though that you're still exiting the site.
I hate it so much, man.
And Cloud9 will take the lead on the attack. But this seems to be a continuous story for both of these teams in the first 2 maps. Make that even a third now. Yeah. Piss around, trade
3,000 on top of all of this.
Yeah, with this last map, we got the 6-6.
They all get 1,000.
Leviathan having a bit of trouble
And
again,
it's just
holding towards that
like
B site,
they
something
thought
that
too
plagued
much
them
about
a
their
lot
economy
towards
again and
Furia.
didn't do enough damage.
So if Leviathan cannot figure out that defense,
They lose
I
this
think
next
Cloud9
round,
goes back there for round 5 because we
the
see
half
Shy
is
pushing
done.
up,
The map
because
is done,
Cloud9
it feels like.
identifies we may be able to get a first pick here. Again, Shy peeks, goes for that aggressive play, and it's exactly what Cloud9
Just a lot of
gets
pressure
in
on this one
on
here.
the site with. So while Lev is playing a different style of B, it's not able to hold up so far to what Cloud9's bringing. We may see the same style going in now. We see Shy and Nauser back together.
TLDR on why the shorty is OP.
Denied here. No information.
150 credits for a gun that's better in most positions than any gun that costs over 2,000.
Towards the main A side, big paranoia that's going to blind Masino, who TPs towards the back at hell. Leaf knows this. He gets hit by the paranoia himself. TP comes back out towards the generator. Wow. But finally gets stopped there by Zeppa. Meanwhile, though, King has also fallen, so we do have a 2-player advantage for Cloud9. Shy was still hiding behind the boxes to get 2 kills of his own. Plant will still come down. Owl Drone to try to get some information. Big turret now picked off.
Oh.
Nice little flash to allow Jake to push up here, courtesy
They
of
did
Zeppa.
they did the classic Lev.
It's up to Nasr with the Odin.
They actually did
He's
the
gonna
classic
choose to
Lev.
save
We
the
were
Odin for the
we
next round.
even
Super snappy play from C9.
as a
Look at
group
where the wall is
collectively
now for the Viper wall.
saw it in
Bang
chat
A
as
bunch of
well.
times.
We
They
were
switch it over
praising
to
them.
mid now towards Tree on
We're
Cat.
praising them for not
And
saving as much
Leviathan may think
and not
that that
doing
A hit
damage.
may come a little slower now, but it's not off the
Here we
rim.
are,
We see
once
Cloud9
again,
going in, and
letting them
after
survive
dodging
with
out that
3.
0 point, not
We had
giving
4
any
the round
information over
before.
to Leviathan. So
And the
instantly
money's out of
swamping the
control
site.
for
Cloud9 come
C9
up
and they're
big on
on
that.
for
And
like
it's still some good
a
reads,
crazy,
though.
crazy half.
Seeing how Leviathan's adapting on these walls that's being placed by Rooney.
Absolutely.
Those walls that were splitting towards the A site, you notice how passively King was playing just by the jump up by the garden, knowing that they've had weaknesses on defending the A ramps far time and time again, actually, in fewer rounds before, fewer weeks. And then this time around, as it's going towards mid, you had once again a high-low hiding spot from both Shy and Masino. In the right side, tucked in corner of the A site. Yeah, get a couple
What'd you
of
say in this
kills, but in the
timeout?
end, it still came down to
Well, boys,
good pulse plant
you messed
from
up.
Cloud9 as they had to spike down.
Good post plant. They're opening
You
up rounds.
now got to
4
win
and
3 in
2
a
on
row to
first
break the
kills, the
economy
first deaths
instead
right
of
now,
literally
so
1.
A bigger switch than the momentum they're starting the game with there than our previous series. We do see them usually taking a hold though once they get a handle on these ultimates, which a lot of ultimates are now going to be active. 7 across the board, 4 for Leviathan and 3 for C9. I think that's maybe why Owner wants to get in, give them an idea of how these ults can be used round after round, and maybe we see King flying in, right? King being that front spear with Takolia here, because if you get the KO in, you shut down a lot of what this double controller comp might want to do.
Yeah.
With the site to defend it on their retakes, or on the post plants, I should say.
Yeah, and even then, if they want to continue to fight behind the toxic screens, I mean, King's responsibility could be right there to pop flash, to fight through the toxic screen and fight right back. Not play these tight angles, these tucked in corners that on a few executions, C9 were really clearing those very well. This time around, same wall comes up from Rooney up at
They
mid
gotta
and
win
towards
this
the
round.
garden.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, though, it's a passive play by Cloud9. Blade Storm out early for Takolia.
Molly goes in to break the
ultimates
turret.
available from both teams.
Looks like it went off. Potentially he got rid of the turret. Let's keep an eye on Shy and see if he picked up the turret. Chat, who's the team that was mollying down lane to kill this turret? That was cool.
Contact now.
Yep.
Was that NRG?
Jump Spot has a paranoia too. If there was more utility coming out from Cloud9.
FNS.
See this molly just above their head too. That lineup that Rooney's able to throw, and it actually denies it that they don't have the Viper wall in A now.
Okay, so he just let the molly tank it. So that's gonna double the time.
Understanding
this
that
comes back.
Initiators here with Rooney still, and that's kind of a Cloud9 hit that they would need. So Leviathan can breathe easy for a moment, reset this defense, and try to
put it back
focus
up.
the hit on A.
Oh, okay, he was fast with it. Oh, okay, nicely done.
Celsius just playing the
I was too busy focusing down here. I should have been looking up here. Okay,
Okay,
nicely done from him.
Leaf does get the pick off onto King.
Jesus. I mean, good luck, Mazzino. You gotta somehow, yeah.
Mazzino, unfortunately, was able to take down one.
You're gonna
Not
save
much you
again.
could do when
I mean, you
the
might
team
as
is
well
up
now.
down.
You might as well
In
save.
the
The damage is
forefront
already
of the
done.
defense.
You might as well just
Now putting the last two players once
Might as well
again.
just open the console and
situation
just
where they
put
can't do
unlimited
the
money
retake.
and just
We've
give it to
mentioned those
C9
ultimates
only.
Available across the board, and there was too many of them even for C9 on a post plant.
Getting into it, the shots. I mean, those ultimates are going to last for a few of these rounds. But Cloud9 starting to pull away very early, Vans. We thought it might be another punch for punch as the teams go back and forth, but C9 are using this attacking side to their advantage to go as aggressive as possible once they get a chance. This round being a re-hit and blood in the water. They're going to go hunting right now. Jake clears his first angle, but he may actually give Nazwar the way. Oh,
No way he walked through.
Ships in the night going on here, B main.
Oh, God.
And Nazwar is probably saying, sorry, Shy, I swear to God, he smoked me off. 5-2. And those, you can see, successful post plants as the scoreboard comes back up, 5, 6, and 7. All exploding in Cloud9's favor, just as their style of play is heating up as well.
Wait, what the? Don't even think about it. Not today.
This wall change from Cloud9.
The internet can go down tomorrow for all I care, but not today.
The movement on the map they need. They don't have to worry about
7,600 on round 8.
They've been switching up how
It's
they're hitting
5-2.
each site. Not even hitting, but showing a potential hit.
Go aggro.
A dash to get some information, allowing a crossfire to set up here. A mini shark attack. Both denied here by
But
Cloud9.
it's the same aggro hit that they've been doing all the time.
From these plays that came out now from Leviathan, still has C9 working.
Gonna gamble over towards B.
And losing those two players.
Gonna be a
again
B,
rolls down
though.
The rotation from Leviathan towards B.
Do we have oh no, the dog's gonna see them and they're
You
gonna
see the way
rotate
Shy is
back.
playing just on the edge of his turret, so he
They're
can
gonna
rush
rotate
the
back with the
B,
dog
help
seeing
her
because they know
get
that
to
they'd
A.
like to just three
This
fight.
is-
Even
this is
I
what
know.
Cloud9
I don't
is
even
doing
VOD
for
review, and
Leviathan.
I
A few
literally
early
know
kills,
that once you
spread
see
them
someone,
thin, and
if it's a
what was missing
3v5
from
against
Cloud9
Lev, they're gonna
game
try and
before,
gamble.
and why they
So once
look
you
so
see one, you know that
dominant.
all
Being able to
three's there.
convert the 5v4
So they want to save or gamble.
Oh, Shy just got hit by the snake bite. Trying to get a timing running across. And Zelsis picks him. Nice shot there by Jake right after. And that is that Odin deny. Passing the spike around just to build up the ults. That's going to be given now to Zebba.
It's sad. They also don't deserve it though when they do this stuff.
Trying to move forward for a couple of kills, and with the spike going down, seems as though only Zelsis really got damaged here in the round.
Jesus.
Okay.
Oh my. Oh my, that was clean.
He did that on Heaven and right there
man.
too. Ooh. Little endorphin hit for him. He's feeling good. 6-2 now. Ascent continues to plague Leviathan. Leaf turning it all the way up now. More first kills than he has the entirety of Lotus here on Ascent. Look at him bouncing in his chair. Yeah, feeling it. Like we said after that tweet last week, it's got to feel good that Jake can put this performance back on show for the team. Quick jump towards line.
Quick drops from Lev. Already 2-player
3v5.
advantage now for Cloud9. Smoke crossing it over, allowing
Mate,
Leaf to just
they're gonna go for this
dash
one, aren't they?
across.
That's something really.
And I think
Like
just
you might as
instantly
well
that'll
just
be a
save.
full
'Cause
save.
if you're gonna go for rounds like this, you might as well have gone for the ages ago where you can do the damage. So thank God they're at least saving now. Like it's like a live by the sword, die by the sword kind of thing.
These are coming in, Van. They're gonna find it.
But this is what I've seen every single time from them.
C9 are now closing in. At least Shy is able to hold onto his weapon for a bit as he drops Rooney.
Yeah.
And with that, you definitely see that they don't want to fight any longer against the operator
coming back
on Takulia. But, you know, even if we're saving this weapon for Leviathan, that's great information. I think this is the first time that Takulia is pulling out the operator this half.
Powers out.
So having that come through, having that being shot, is going to put C9 into a comfortable position of how they can read the map into the late round, or into the next round, rather.
Yeah. I wonder, once they recognize that too, how they use the walls, how they do a bunch. Look at it. Everybody's about to max out on money for Cloud9, so they are hunting.
Okay.
And there's one. There's your sensor kill.
Yep.
Censored on screen, cannot see.
Thankfully, there was not in the back of the site, so that will be the operator that still gets saved, but to the loss of what? Takulia, so a little bit more money.
Yeah.
Forced to be invested around that operator saved. Dude, that was clean.
Gun here.
I think we're starting to see the C9 that we know from the beginning of the season here.
Yeah, the swing, the confidence in their swings too, that they're coming out with.
Jesus.
Jake, just a few rounds. Leaf there with a few. It looks like it's going fast here towards B, but a great 0-point capture.
It's really painful to watch,
team, I think. They get stalled out for a second here, Vansili. Spike is ready to go in as the lockdown counts down.
Now pushed out. Nosler still has the Elm drone if he wants to use it here once he gets smoked out. Here's a drop. Oh, Shy still gets the spray through the smoke with the headshot onto Zeus. This close range here.
The hell are you doing, Jake, you crazy guy?
Then answers back.
You need to relax yourself.
Now up for Cloud9. Drop down in the B site. Plat now comes in. Lockdown available for Shy, so he'll place it at the switch. That will have to force the C9 players outside of the pit. And all Leviathan needs to do is to hold this, but they're not holding it so far. Two of them now finally comes back for Leviathan. Rudy stuck inside the pit, dropped by Mazzino.
Okay, nicely done from left. They get around.
Back against the Viper's pit. Leviathan
Gonna have to win all 3 of the remaining rounds
Definitely
to
different
even
B
dent
protocol for defense
the economy that they've given them.
Nobody dying in the back of Boathouse. Everybody coming into the
This is
site
man.
together. It used to be a 2-3 split.
That round on the I can't. Oh man, it's so criminal. You literally, Chad, just can't get over it. On the 5th round, you're literally just going, oh, you want 7 rounds on your attack? Sure thing. Here you go. You have 7 rounds. That is what you're doing. When you save on this round, you're literally going, it's okay, we're going to win 3 in a row and break your economy.
There's a round to start knocking down the economy
It's
at
madness.
Cloud9. We only got 2 more left in this first half.
You always mentioned it was some good money out for Cloud9, so a healthy buy, and King wants to fight. First one to fall. No smokes available now for an execution for Cloud9. But does Hill have the wall up on B there, set up by Rudy?
I can like forgive so much situational stuff, difference of thinking, timing, everything like that. It's got nothing for this.
This A site will never leave Dice or Hell area. They all have their solid holds, anchors on site, and already in the 5v4 situation. This has been Cloud9's to convert with all of their first kills this round, but now let's start to attack back at the right time, honestly. These last 2 rounds would be huge coming into the second half.
Great utility by Zeppa. A flash, pushing Shy away. That's
Look disappointed. Yeah, I mean, they just threw away Tokyo.
So they know
They just decided to just give it to them.
But there's still that mid-rotate now. The players are back in favor for Leviathan. Big denial from a paranoia being thrown by Mazzine. King getting to pick up off the lead. A fight here come out towards the generator, and it's still C9 that answers forward. One more to go. Tacolia with the operator on a 2 versus 1. King getting all of this information so far. A flash misses, allowing Tacolia to move forward. Now with the turret, his position's given away. Vandal now picked up. Plat coming down. Tacolia getting a headshot off the Zeppa. 1 versus 1. Up to
Mate, they
Celsius.
need this so badly.
Peeks back out. As Takalia's not looking for the drop. Get the wide swing from the Celsius.
Just gets worse for them. Can't catch a break.
To stop the momentum in its tracks. That round meaning so much more than it looks. 8-3 now. Zels is coming up huge with the clutch there. We see the take on the site. Zeppa in these moments being able to come up with so much for the team. And that one could have really switched up the way that Lev was working here. They're down onto a lower buy now because of that loss, because losing all their teammates. And we have our final round of the first half coming in. Ultimates to be used on both sides, so better expect Leaf to be coming out with Blade Storm. Activated to start, 2-3 split across the map is they may work mid here, get this alarm bot, and then they hit whatever site they want.
Well, actually, Zeppa's moving forward with potentially a Trailblazer once again in B main. Another round where Leviathan's able to save up for an operator.
Yeah. Push Taco off. That's the idea. And they see him again. Yeah. They see him again.
Wait, he's peeking back out. Tailwind activated.
No way.
Head-to-head big flash, and the right click doesn't connect. Managing
It's unlucky timing there to take the flash.
His own life with his own dash. That's a 5v5 now. Still available.
How much do you believe they get 4 here? They have to get 4 pistol and fast buy.
Oh, Leaf
All the
actually
bonus.
cannot dash in. Both have activated. Both have run it. You gotta love this.
Try with the off angle. Zelsis gets the pick. A TP towards the back of the side. Hunter's Fury. Nice shot here by Noswer. Does get a second round to Jake, who dances around, manages to stay alive. A push out towards Spawn from Zeppa,
nice
who does
call.
get the pick. King's by himself in the
It's
back
all
of
up to
Spawn.
you.
He does get 2 kills. He's looking
Damn, you got 3 there.
Answer back by Rooney. A flanker cross, and he makes it a 1 versus 1.
Up to Taco again.
Snake butt on the ground. Taco Leon gets the pick.
Okay,
And
4
Leviathan
pistol
salvages the round.
bonus.
A very much needed round. That a little bit of pressure, scoring the goal before the
First buy.
halftime whistle blows.
But their bonus is kind of the first buy because that's how C9 do it.
And stave off what could have
So
been a
maybe.
hugely detrimental pistol round. If C9
Ah man,
could
they
run
could have
away
had
with
such
this
a better
first
half than this.
round of the second half. Taco steps up big, and it's exactly what the squad needed.
It's do or die now for Cloud9, and if they want to
Man,
make
King
the playoffs,
is really having a game
well,
though.
we spoke to
16
Zelsis
to
about
10.
this pressure cooker situation.
Me personally, making Tokyo, and I think if we make Tokyo, we make champs. I mean, this is like super important to me because I've never like won in my career, basically, right? And to be like in franchising for the first year, to have the teammates I have, to have the org I'm on, it's just like, I feel like if we don't make it, we're like kind of letting everyone down. For me personally, I feel like I'm letting everyone down. Especially after the season we had, you know, if things were different, like if we didn't make playoffs, if we weren't, you know, second seed or whatnot, right? Then it would be different maybe. But right now, it kind of just feels like I want to do everything I can so that we can make Tokyo, so that we can be, you know, the team that we know we can be. And I just want to win.
And it's working out so far pretty good here for Cloud9 rather, because they got 8 rounds on the attack side of Ascent. Shots are landing left and right, not only here from Zelsis, but from Jake and everybody else, and also under these pressured moments are still on the fly.
If they lose the energy, I mean, they gotta get there fast. Let's wait.
I feel that
They're only a pistol and one fast buy from it being a really close game.
Huge now with this pistol round.
And that's the thing, C9 have the defender half on the most defensive-sided map you have in Valorant. An attacker-sided game, be it. But yeah, Cloud9 are now sitting in a very, very good position to make sure they can get this one locked up on Ascent. And still Lev staring down the barrel of a map they have yet to win in the regular season, and now pushing themselves here in the decider as it was floated in their playoff matchup of the lower bracket versus
Zelsis?
Cloud9.
I
Elimination
like Zelsis. I think
on the horizon here. And Cloud9
he'll get his win at one point.
the victory.
It's pretty much how it works in this. As long as you're,
Hey, look at those moves.
he's good
Nice
enough.
moves, man.
As long as he can endure
For
all
the
the
rest
losses, he'll
In
get
the
some
right
wins
games
at one
arena,
point.
it's quiet. Are they nervous?
But he views it as similar to me, where it's just like you only win, like even qualifying fast for Tokyo, like that's not a win. Like he views it the same as me, like you gotta win a big event, which I like. Okay, here we go.
Oh, they know it's mid. There's definitely a lot of pressure down. They saw that.
In terms of pistol, 3-2.
What looks like is hitting on A on Lev here does have the spike, so they end.
They're gonna walk contact. Damn, that's unlucky.
We're gonna get some. Oh yeah, Shy gets denied. The rest of Leviathan were looking for a contact play into the A site. Now King's trying to take the matter into his own hands. 10 HP with the Ghost, making a lot of noise, trying to get the pinch back. Onto Zelsis, Takuli on the top of Heaven. There's a right-click classic. But Leviathan are still fighting back, a 2 versus 2. Low HP are Leviathan, but they're still standing strong. Oh no!
Oh.
Backstabbing both players
That
of
would be
Leviathan.
great.
Comes in for the defuse.
Unlucky for Lev. I like their idea once they got into site to go aggro. It was kind of cool.
I was looking at the buys and I was like, we're seeing a lot less frenzies here.
Was it Rooney that got a... His spam was good once they were running into site. Yeah. Look at this. Is it fast bullet? Second.
Incredible. Yeah, that first kill out of nowhere. C9 gets back to their dastardly ways of smoke frags. And unfortunate.
Plant down.
They're playing the praying mantis defense back to back.
Oh
if
man.
one of that falls apart, it's
The
done.
stress.
Can't do
The
much.
stress is there. Plant down, they get some sheriffs
out.
out.
Here as they try to get the Sheik
Triple-
around in. And a
triple
Bulldog
rifle.
Triple buy
Okay.
for
Ooh.
Cloud9 as MCE
is-
calls in the timeout.
Is he gonna...
It's like,
Is he
keep a
gonna...
level head. This is where
say
Lev
that
gets nasty.
they might be forcing
Their
this?
thrifties have been really, really powerful.
MC is calling that timeout, but from that last replay, I felt like he needed that timeout for himself. His chest is beating. He needed a breather, and with this breather, yeah, I mean, you mentioned it, Riv,
by far
an opportunity to play against
the
Chicos,
fastest
and
timeout I've
we're
ever
actually
seen
having
from a
different
half.
play. You'll see once we get back here from this timeout. But Owner
Bear in
is
mind-
taking advantage of this time to talk to his team and see how they could play against this second round from C9. They're actually going in for a bye.
Oh, they switch it up. I mean,
Interesting.
I like it.
Bear in mind
changes
that
up
at
the style of how you wanna
halftime,
play it altogether. These peaks become jump peaks now.
you
not
can speak to your
single
team.
sheriff
So
shots.
literally
You
that
wanna
in that
lure
one round,
Cloud9 in as close as
in that one
possible.
round, we've seen
Now,
something
with
that
this
he's
stinger buy, before
clearly
showing
not
your
happy
hand
about.
too
And
much,
they had a
Cloud9 gets
discussion,
long
and now they
angles, they're gonna
force buy
gun
as
it.
well.
So
So that
really
pause
trying to put forward a
changed the
strategy here that gets
whole
as close
outcome
as
of this,
possible
because they talk and
before
they
being able
decide to
activate this
buy.
strat. A main is one of those ways. Ascent lends itself to
This
this.
wasn't
You
gonna
get right
happen.
up
They
on
were
front
only gonna
door
have
of your
sheriffs.
opponent's sight before hitting it. Jake squeaks into wine. They see him.
Still want to pressure forward. Meanwhile, the knife was being thrown, so Jake can actually teleport back. Waiting for this smoke to dissipate here to allow Leviathan to regain control of A main. Shot at steps left and right.
Wow.
Stalemate for both of these teams. Leviathan looking to pull back now towards B, where we have Takulia pushed up in a forward position just by opposite Sabrosa.
Doing this from Lev,
Trailblazer even misses him.
I kind of think it's the right call. I'll be honest.
Tucked under safely.
They
Took
have
few
to
shots,
take a
I think,
risk
in the
at one
beginning
point.
there From Leaf, maybe.
And this
But
is
a
the biggest
reset.
payoff.
Looks like it's going to be a cat hit and a long.
But it
hit,
literally
or a main
the
hit.
whole game is on this.
Cloud9 have guessed it right.
Flash
They
goes
lean
in over
one
towards
mid,
A.
lean
They can keep
towards
this
A.
3-person stack here.
Leviathan are gonna have
Rooney
to hit
has a
shots and
molly to
trade this
delay.
just about perfectly.
Jake has an omen
The
flash.
close range stinger trying to punish Rooney, who falls back. Manages to escape. 0 points, spotting some players across, but Leaf is the one that gets the first blood. Zeppa in the back of the site by the generator. Stopped by King. Still more players inside the A site for
Yeah,
Cloud9.
King's doing his best.
Coming back from Leaf.
Big 1v1. Oh my god, what's this HP? No way.
1 HP for Zelsis. Under the pressure. Wins 2 important one-on-ones for Cloud9.
That's how it's
Just telling
decided.
us he hasn't,
That's
won the big one yet. Well, that's the kind of plays you need. You got to win all the small.
it all
wars
comes. It
before
literally
you
all
can win
comes
the
down to
battle.
that, and he survives
Oh my
on
gosh.
1 HP.
This is wild. This is wild. Zelsis with 2 big clutch rounds here coming up in the last few. That brings them into a
21 to 12.
really good position.
Next
MCE
closest
as
is
well.
8.
Having
Yeah.
another heart attack probably. And now it's the Shiko round. Leviathan continues to try and buy in here to keep themselves relevant in the rounds, and Vansili Leaf says no.
It's where the Shiko comes in. You almost had an opportunity to win your Force by with Stingers. Doing some more damage here if you can with the Sheriff is going to keep the economy low for Cloud9, but everything's just looking too good for Cloud9. Solo holds assists from Zeppa, allowing Rooney to stand his ground on Catwalk. Shy's by himself, chased down, hunted down, stopped by Zelsis in the end.
4-11. They can buy up now.
Fan, winning that Stinger round, would have probably closed that gap a lot quicker. But now the economy is right for both of these teams. A little bit more here for Cloud9. Leviathan have to be perfect within the next few rounds here to try to break the economy back for Cloud9 to try to come back.
Where's it going again? I'm watching Rooney's Viper Wall here. Just seeing how these plays are going in, Vansili. It seems like, well, KO is great to have on Ascent.
KO ults here, and it can cancel the jet soul.
Keeps putting up, playing retake and delay. It makes it
We
really
got
hard
Zeppa's
for
one
KO
away
to
from
get
his ult.
full
And
efficiency
Lev,
out of the flashes, I
I'll
guess
tell you
we're
what,
looking
if
for.
they win
But
this,
yeah, it just
they
seems
get
like
some
they're
more
soft on
ults
trying to
online,
get
they
these
could
close
potentially
sight
snowball
takes.
into something, but it would have to be a
Stall
miracle.
here to see if they
It'd
can
have
get
to be a
reaction.
miracle half, really. Whoa! I was gonna say though, where's the kill on this guy? He's distracted him for long enough.
And for Cloud9, they're treating this round like a bonus round, which is why you see the lower buy. So to make this expensive against Leviathan, and already dropping 3 players in the process of Leviathan's attempt to hit the A site. Shy has to have a perfect timing here, and he does. Puts the turret to watch the cross back over, and a smart play from Nosware to rotate all the way back towards spawn. But now this is where it's gonna get the dangerous.
Oh no, poor guy.
Thankfully, it got pinged out.
How are you gonna do this on your own?
Over here, ADSing on 3 players, and that's spiked down.
Oh my gosh.
30 seconds left.
Try solo. There's that first. And now it's Cloud9.
Alright, 8 chances.
Series point.
It got close, man. That second round is one of the most wild outcomes I've ever seen from a big swing round like that.
On from tiles and get that triple peek down. Just played so smart, controlling the map, and really just in the mind of Leviathan in these last few rounds. Following them around the map without being able to see your opponent. That's probably making Leviathan wonder how they can get to one of these spike sites. All that utility now moved over to A for Zelsis, a triple push in garage.
Gets traded off here. Taco Leah trying to do whatever he can.
Yeah, trying to end it. But 3-person run over towards this. Oh god, he's gonna rush through the smoke. So nice. Really, really nicely done. Okay, very convincing from C9. Very, very convincing, at least on the third map. First maps were pretty close.
Instantly to Jake. Reassurance, the confidence. The
Thank you,
congratulatory
Des.
hugs here for Cloud9, who stave off